words of inspiration and love. Oh, how we live and what we say, it's Stampin' Up and it's our way.
Hey everyone, it's Pauline from Stamp with Pauline, and I'm continuing this video series on the Close to My Heart Enjoy the Ride scrapbooking workshop. With my previous video, you can go back and get all the measurements for these layouts using your own designer series paper. If you are a Close to My Heart maker, creative maker, I think they call them, you can purchase this. If you were a demonstrator who used to be a Close to My Heart consultant, which I was, I wasn't a consultant, sorry, I was a customer. I bought their storage units when we used to have Project Life through Becky Higgins, and I was still on their mailing list, so I have able to purchase this kit. So you can go back and watch that video and get that, all the measurements there. We're going to start off with this. What you do is, if we're going to follow it by their design, you want to come in 3/4 of an inch and just mark your, they call it French vanilla, but if you've got some basic white, you could do that. So what we're doing is gluing down our, I'm just going to lay it all on first just so that we don't stuff it up. And then we have number 2, which goes butt up against this piece here. Then we've got the strip, and that goes onto here like so. And then our final piece is, just grab that designer series paper, and that piece goes onto here, which then leaves, now I want to just see whether or not we're overlapping any of the pieces. Okay, so 1A, 1B and 1C. Then tip 1C is directly next to 1B. Attach 1D and 1C. Done. Alright, so all those pieces go onto there. Just make sure I've got 3/4 of an inch there. Perfect. All of that is onto there like so. Done. Now this is the 2 pieces that you then pop your photos onto, and what it says to do with that, if you're going to do it, is 2 1/4 inches down by 1.5. So I'm going to go rough, so 1.5 like so. Like that. I just want to sort of lay it all out first before I start sticking anything down. And 2 1/4, so it goes there. And then this one is 2 1/2, so that should be 2 inches, not so tilted. And then this piece here is 2 1/2 inches, which would sit about 2 1/2 inches, about there, like so. And then our photos go on, and then we put the Enjoy Your Ride here, going along here. We're tucking in our clouds and our sun from our embellishments as well. And then we have embellish with stickers and die cuts and dots. Attach a few embellishments to 3D foam mounting tape for added dimension. Tuck some die cuts in slightly behind the others. Alright, so I'm going to just go ahead and glue it all down. So I'm going to grab hold of my liquid glue. Alright, so first piece. Alright, and line that up onto there, like so. And then we need piece number 2. Now I haven't printed out my photos yet for my layouts, I will go and do that, and then the page will be completed. So pop those down. And then now you can use tear and tape. I am a liquid person, so I actually don't mind. This is quick and easy way for me to do my adhering, but it's up to you, whichever you prefer. You might like the Stampin' Seal Plus, whatever you wish. But I do find the Tombow actually is quite nice, and it does dry quick, and you've got a little bit of time to manipulate the pages around if you know, accidentally stuff up or do something, or you need to have a little bit of a wiggle room. So normally your photos are 6x4, so I know I'm going to have a mat on this because they are slightly bigger than that. So I will grab hold of my dimensionals, and I'm going to mount these because I do want to have that room, like it says, to add and tuck in my embellishments. So pop a few of these down on there. Alright, and then just as a guide, literally just coming in the 1.5 inches. So 1.5 inches, I'm just going to put a little pencil mark just there for a sec. And then it is coming down 2.25 inches. So 2.25 inches, which is actually there. So I can rub that out. And then, so that would go to there. And I'm not going to press it all the way down because I do want to come, it says, we're coming down 2 inches. So it's going to be in this area here on that pot plant. All right. So you can just eyeball it. You can do their instructions. It's entirely up to you what you want to do. It really doesn't matter. And then going to, and again now this is 2.5 inches down. So it will come to about here. I'm just going to gently mark my paper, and then it says 2 7/8 inches and 1.5 inches, so it's about 1.5 inches, which is roughly about there. So I'm going this way, and just want that to drop down. Yep. Alright, and we have, so I've still got ample room to tuck my photo into here. So that is layout 1, and then what we do is we're going to pop down here the Enjoy the Ride, which sits here. Then they've got, I'll do it like them, and then we can always, you know, change it up or do whatever we need to do on that. I can't see anything else on there that I need at the moment. So we need a couple of clouds. Oh, that's what I did need. Okay, so hang on. So that cloud is tucking under here. This cloud is going up here. And then the rainbow, which we'll just slot under there for a second. Just like that, just so we can see a little bit of that. And then we've got this little tulip, which is coming out of here. Then we need the little, let me just check, is there another die cut sheet? I don't think, yep, okay. So get the other, these are a little thicker, these ones. These are actually the stickers, that's why. Okay, good to know. Alright. So now if you don't want to use the stickers, if you grab your embossing buddy or your talcum powder, you will be able to, so that needs to be raised up, and my little dragonfly buggy thing is going in this corner here. I'm going to raise that up. Oops. Didn't get a sticker off that one. There we go. And then this element here is raised up. Now look, here we go. Project 1, good to know. We've even got labels on the back, so alright, and I'm going to pop that there. Alright, well that's the case. Let's have a look. Oh, stickers don't have labels. That's of no help then. Alright, and then let's have a look on here. Well, that's pretty nifty, isn't it? Alright, so this is for Project 1. I like that idea. Okay, well I already took the other cloud, so I'll have to swap it back out. That's Project 1. Oh, that says Project 1 anyway. And this says Project 1 as well. And then Project 1 is this one. Project 1. Project 1. Project 1. This has got a 1 on it as well. That's kind of handy. I kind of like that. Project 1. I don't know if I need the whole entire square, but let's take that, because this part is Project 2. Nothing else on there is Project 1. Alright, let's check the other die sheet, because I didn't even look at that when I first got the kit. I just assumed that I just had to wing it. Alright, so Project 1, then we have a cloud, Project 1, so that cloud must belong to, oh, does belong to Project 1 anyway. And Project 2, Project 3, Project 3, and I can't see anything else on there. Alright. And we've got the sticker sheet, and like I said, I can't see any labels on the sticker sheet, so obviously that doesn't happen there. Alright, so we've got the clouds, we've got that. So I haven't stuck these down. I can actually lift that up to tuck in that. That's okay. Then I've got this cloud, which is going here. We need the sun, which is a sticker. And that sticker is going, just going to tuck that in under here, and it goes off to the side like that. So that's number 1. Then we have, according to this, another little hello the sun. So that's another little sticker, and that sits, so I won't be doing enjoy the ride just yet, and I've got that there, and then that onto there, so that all sticks to that. Then we've got a love heart, and got a sticker, and I think I will grab my embossing buddy just to remove the tackiness off that. So just grab my embossing buddy off that, because I'd like to be able to raise that up with here. I don't want that to be glued down like that. And then the same with this tiny little one as well. I'm going to just put some powder on the back of that, because that needs to be raised up. And that goes there. There's my little flower. There's that. There's that. Okay. And then I'm just missing a red little tag here. And that goes in down here. And I'm going to glue that straight down. and it goes, just tucks in to the side there on an angle. Okay, so now, I'm going to glue my rainbow, and I want him just there, and then I want the cloud. The cloud goes there, and then that can get stuck down. Alright, then all we need to do is add our little embellishment dots. I'm going to leave the rest just until I add my photos, although I could probably actually, don't need to wait, because I think I would be okay, because this is going to be raised up. So I'm going to put a dimensional here, because that raises that up there. Then I'm going to add a dimensional to the other side, because that now lifts up my other side there. And then I'm going to add a couple of dimensionals just along the bottom here, because that then doesn't block off where I need to slide my photos in onto there. So we've got enjoy the ride pretty much sort of centered there. So I've got plenty of room in there to do that. And then what I'm going to do down the bottom here is add dimensionals here. Let me just dimensional and a dimensional and pop that down here. Sorry about that. And then I'm going to pop this little flower here on a dimensional, and then I'm also going to have my little heart coming in here, and I'm going to raise that up as well, and he gets popped just there. So that is the first layout done. So again, once I just add my photos onto there, so that's layout 1. Alright, and then when we look at the instructions, we see for the second page here, so grab hold of, I'll just get this out of the way. Alright, so we've got here, and what we're going to do, if I can get rid of this piece of paper, is we add. So it comes in at 3 1/4 inches again. So grab hold of your pencil, popping in 3 1/4, 3/4 inch, sorry, just there. And the first sheet of paper that gets glued down is this piece of pattern paper. Glue that down there, like so. And then the second piece of paper is our strip. And it gets butted up right up against our other sheet. So that goes on like that. And then our third piece of paper gets glued, do like the bicycles, and then pop that piece onto there. Okay, so that is our second layer. Then what we do is it says attach 1G, 1H. Tip 1G is next to 1G, and attach 1I and 1H. Attach the photos 1G. So it looks like this is just going straight down onto there like so. We need to have room for our photos. Everything gets glued down onto this piece here, so we don't need to worry too much about having any of this raised up. So pop our adhesive, center that into our layer like so. Alright, so what we're going to do now, let me just get rid of some things off my desk because it's getting a little crowded over here. Alright, so we have this little tag here which is going to sit there. That would be our photo. Now, I'm going to... So, in your kit, you've also been given these templates. And of course, I don't have my photos ready, so I am going to just go ahead and use these templates. So, you can create your own templates as well. I've done this before with acetate, so if you're cutting a photo, you can create your own templates and not actually cut the photo itself. So what I've got here is, according to the layout, what we're doing is a 4x4, 4x4 and a 3x4 this direction. And we already worked that out on our previous video. So that goes there. Then what we do is we take, let me just get all of these bits out of the way, gather all of our things. Alright, so we have a cloud project 1 which is going to tuck up just there. Now it says that you need to, and of course like I've said before, you don't need to follow any of these absolute instructions. So we bring that down, it's got to be 3 inches from there, and it is 1 3/4 of an inch here, so we're going this way. Okay, so 1 3/4 of an inch, and like that, and then we have 3 inches coming down, so I'm just going to bring it down there. So that is number 1. Then we have our cloud sitting here, and then we have our second cloud, which is not that one. Why do I not have that one? It's a different cloud. Hang on. Let me go back to my clouds. Alright, I'll have to find that later because I think I've dropped some on the floor. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's have a look. What have I got? Oh, here we go. Let's have a look. I found it. Stop looking. That cloud now sits on top of here. Then we've got this photo here, and all it is 1/2 inch. So let's hold that for a sec. 1/2 inch here is this one, and then we have our little tag coming out here like so. Then we have 1/4 inch coming here for this photo, and it lines up directly with this page like so. Then what we've got is our little bit there. Alright, then we're taking this image out of here, and it sits here. Then we need the I'm not going to actually cut it off just yet. I'm gonna just cut this, so I don't want to stick it down just yet. So I'm gonna just cut along this edge here. Doesn't look like it's a full strip anyway of this sticker, so I'm going to just come in there, and I'm going to just eyeball it off there, okay? Because we don't really, not really sort of shown that, but it'll give us an idea. So it is actually tucking under here and under this photo here. So it appears to stop at about midway through there, so I'm going to actually just cut that off there. Okay, so that gets down, that's there, that goes there, that is sitting there like so. Done. Around that way. Alright, then we have the bike, and then we have a place for our journaling box. Our journaling box goes down here like so on the blue section, and our bike goes off the corner like so. Then we have two additional, so that comes right out to there like so. I'll just tuck it just ever so slightly, just so that it's still in there like that. And then it also has a little green flower and a ladybug. So we have a flower and a ladybug here, and I'm just going to again use my embossing buddy just to get rid of the adhesive, because I would like to raise those up. Some powder on those, that gets rid of that. So the little basket goes just here, and just give him a little turn, and then the ladybug goes here like so, goes there, and then we have this which sits just under that photo there, coming out onto the white, and that is layout number 2. Just going to lay this up a little bit, put that there. Okay, so we have all of our elements now on here. The only thing missing is this little nothing but blue skies. Peel that off, add some embossing powder again, because I would like to not stick it down right yet, but also possibly raise that up as well. And then we've got nothing but blue skies sitting here, and then you're going to have your photo in there as well, and that is our layout. So we have now done a double layout for our Close to My Heart scrapbook pages. So I'm going to now recreate this into Stampin' Up pages so you can see how it interchanges and uses some different paper. But again, another option will be, of course, rotate. So reposition the photos or have the photos in a different way. Obviously, pardon me, change some of where I would have my journaling boxes and things, but lots of options when it comes to scrapbooking of manipulating and changing things. I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, so let's start to glue the things down. So the first thing I can glue down is my red. Okay, so just pop that down. Just going to raise alright, so that's my layer there. Alright, my pop that there. Cloud, this cloud I'm raising up, this cloud is going under. So that cloud sits there. This cloud I'm raising up. And I would raise up the top part first so that I can add my photo. So that goes there. This photo is going to be sitting there. So all I need to do with this is glue that. I'll post these photos of my layout on my DBWS website, and then that'll have a link to the videos as well. So if you ever need to come back and see any of those, they will have the option there to do that. I'm going to raise up and just pop there my extra little words, and then it's also got a so it says one little element I did forget was this piece here, and I'm going to cut off the rainbow because I don't want the rainbow, and we're just going to tuck that into there just below the photo like so. Going to leave a gap there for my journaling because I won't do my journaling right this very second. Pop that over here so that I've got my bike coming in like that. Then going to add some adhesive to this, and it goes down here. Just straighten him up so I get all of the measurements right. Then I'm going to add a couple of dimensionals to the back of my paper and add my, oops, pop that there so the words go on. I still can move my journaling inside and out. Then I will raise up this part, but I'm going to use just a little bit of my dimensionals so that when I pop my photo in, I've got a little space to continue that into there. That piece goes there. Alright, now what I'm going to do is just add another dimensional to my flower pot. My flower pot is going to sit there. Whoops. A little tricky, moves a little bit, but that's okay. We're going to position that there, but I don't want it on to secure the photo or my template because my template needs to be able to move, so I'm going to just position that there. And then another little bit of a dimensional on the back of my ladybug, and then the ladybug is to sit there. Then I have plenty of room there for my photos to go, gluing down the last of that, and that is the layout ready to go once I print my photos. So I will see you next time. Bye.
What we do makes a difference in me and you. All these years of inspiration and love.